Here we go, my people. June 6, 2024, Earth Magneto's pulse. Earth Magneto's pulse is the dome that supposedly protects us from harmful solar radiation, ultraviolet light, gamma radiation. This is what the dome is. And the dome stretches from the North Pole to the South Pole. The dome is over here. This is the dome. That spaghetti strap. Those that people are that are new to my channel. So first and foremost, let's just look at the dome. Just look at what happens in this screen. Look at how, and it got to be missing data because the way it jumps. Just look at the screen. Let me do it this way, people, because this is deep here. Hold on. Let me do it this way. Pause. Here we go. Let me move it up some. Okay. Look. So at, let's go to UT time. Okay, this is in UT time at 12:34. Okay, so this is 3 hours ahead of us. At 12:34, they're stating that, look at this, the magneto's pulse, the dome in which protects us from harmful solar radiation. Look how it breaks all the way in. Look how it crumbles all the way in. Now, mind you, when this crumble in this way, all of this radiation up here, that's coming from the daytime side of the planet spews in. All this spews in. Not to mention that the pressure that's already up here with loads and loads of radiation. It's like a bucket being filled up with water. So this is the bucket, the dome, and this is the water with the radiation being filled up. All this radiation being filled up. And when the dome show cracks or openings, this allow excess radiation to spew in the daytime side of the planet. Spew in the daytime side of the planet. Now, that's just the daytime side. Look at the nighttime side of the planet where all of this radiation. In fact, Earth is in a square. When I move this here, you're going to see there is a square. There are 4 points in the square. So you're going to see this, but there is so much radiation that's on the backside of the planet. My apologies, people. You know what happens when I start using just pen and pointing things out. All of a sudden, my screen started having problems. But anyway, there is so much radiation on the backside of the planet, and then not only that, look, it's very close because this radiation. Look how close this is. Look how close, and look at the colors. See, it's one thing if this was, here. And now you got the dome to protect you from it. But this is the backside, nighttime side, underneath the planet, I firmly believe. I don't, listen, let me just make people clear that people that come and watch my videos, I don't give a fuck if the earth flat or round. Some of y'all are so scared and have so much fear inside of you. The only thing that you can get off my videos is that I'm talking about a flat or a round fucking ball. Are you serious? Our children go missing at an alarming, disturbing rate. Our children are being miseducated, medically evaluated, mismanaged, and also being manipulated to be consumers of death. If we knew the fucking earth was flat or round, does that change anything? How does that affect us mentally and physically, knowing that the earth is flat or round or not? How the fuck does that, what does that do? Some of you just want to open your mouths. You just want to run your fingers. Get off of my fucking page. Get out of here. You're uncreative. You're not a thinker. You deserve to be in the world in which you are living in mentally, because you seek and look at others and try to piggyback or try to emulate others instead of emulating the fucking cosmos. Instead of emulating the cosmos. So you come on here, Alkali, you know the earth is not around. It's a. I don't give a fuck. Explain to me, why do 75,000 children go missing out of child protective services? This is child protective services. 75,000 children. Shut up. Is that going to, if the earth flat around is going to determine, is it going to stop the influx of the destruction of children into these fucking slave camps? Some of y'all, I told you, the creative mind will not move forward. The creative mind is the dead mind is gone. Somebody the other day wished death on Kevin Samuels. Are you not? And the person that wished death is actually dead. You people think when you can fucking breathe and put food in your fucking mouth and run up and down the steps, that's life. It's more dead motherfuckers walking on the planet than it is in the graveyard. It's more motherfuckers right now in 2024 dead than it is in the graveyard. You niggas is joke. You jokers is crazy. So get off my page. Get the French toast out of here. The earth's flat around, Kala. Shut up. Look at all this cosmic energy right here. Look at all this cosmic energy right here that is changing your DNA. Every living organism DNA. Knowing if the earth flat around or not is not changing your fucking DNA, you stupid fool. You're sick. I told you we are mentally sick because we know we should be creative. We know we should be futuristic people, but a lot of us choose to live in a dead world. And then when they see somebody that's moving forward, someone that's a visionary, all you want to do is try to tear that down to your fucking low frequency, but you got another thing coming. I'm the SUN of the fucking cosmos, bastard. I'm the SUN of the cosmos, bastard. Get your idiotic conversations out of here. If the earth flat around, Kala, you're an idiot and a fool, and you deserve everything that comes your way. So here we go. We're going to go over here to solar wind. 6/7/24. Now, how do we have a blue and a black sky? But clearly it shows we have it's going back and forth at this blast. Woo, this blast that's coming. Look at the blast. So in other words, you got blasted coming from the daytime side where the sun is over here. Excuse my writing. The sun is over here, right? You got blasted this and it's pressed down, this squeezed down the magnetospalls, right? And then look at what happened on the nighttime side. It opened it back up like a fucking umbrella. Look at the explosion. Look at the explosion. Look at all the arrows reversed. God damn. Look at all the arrows reversed. Look at the explosion on the nighttime side of the planet. Look at all the arrows just reverse at one time back into the planet. Ooh! Look at this, people. Just look at it. You look at it for yourself. Hot damn! It's either one or two things. Let me see something. Is it missing data here? 17. It looked like it's missing some data. It looked like it's missing some data, people. I don't know why. It looked like it's missing some data. I'm not sure. Because I'm looking at 12. I'm looking at 12, going on 12. You know, okay. And these are only in minutes. Yeah, because it goes from 17 to 21. Yeah, this is missing data, people. They're not giving you all the data. And this is a short timestamp for them to be skipping data like this. It looks like they're missing data. And look at the blast. Oh, yeah, we definitely get ready to get some energy release, people. We definitely get ready to get some energy release. Look at the blast. Look at the arrows, my people. Look at the arrows. Look at as far as back here. Look at the arrows as far as... Wow! Wow, that shit. Oh, 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 look all the way back here. Look at the line. Look, all the way from back there. Are you French toast kidding me? Wow, whatever was back there was so large and emitted uh, so much radiation and a high dose of radiation in a short period of time that they actually had to remove time. They actually changed whatever's back here changed the entire solar system. I mean, goddamn. I mean, damn. Whatever's back here just changed the whole solar system. I need to get off of this page. Let me get off here and show y'all some other stuff. Pause. My fault, people. I got to give you the magnetals. I got to give you the IMF field lines, magnetic field lines, the IMF. These are magnetic field lines. So here we go. Look at the blast. The blast was look, the lines, see the lines from the top? These lines up top right here want to collect with these lines. They want to come across. They want to connect. They want to come across. Look at the blast. And look how it separates and split these lines off. Look how it separates and split the lines off. See how the lines want to be connected? And look at that blast. It literally ripped these magnetic field lines off. These are low frequency lines. Earth is being connected to 4 gas giants. There is a whole new magnetic field that is being created. Pause. And this magnetic field is going to combine all of us together. This is the difference. This magnetic field that is created is going to bind all of us together. All life that was hidden. Here we go. Lasso and Soho. This is all I ask, my people. This is all I ask NASA. If I'm seeing this from the ground up and recording it, right? 2 pulsating objects on both sides of the sun. If I'm seeing this and I'm pulling this up from the ground to the sky, I know NASA is watching this. It's pulling up on their camera because they can see it pulsating there. But why they haven't given us an answer on what this pulsating is, huh? I see the blue Kachina at the 7 o'clock. I got the green orb at the 12 o'clock position. And here it is. These are 2 objects on the west and the east side of the sun. West and east side of the sun that is pulsating. And I am catching, that's, people, did you just see that just come out of there? Let me show you something. I want you to look at this injection that comes out of here on the northeast side of the sun. Just look at this right here. Give me a second. There we go. You see that right there? This is not a coronal mass ejection. That is something else that is coming out of the sun. That is an object. That is not a coronal mass ejection. That is an object that's coming out of the sun. But again, what was the explanation? I'm going to start it over so you can see it. What was the explanation that NASA gave you? Watch it come out. See how it came out? Sphere. Listen. What was the explanation that NASA gave you regarding, and there's other objects that's coming out too. What was the explanation that NASA gave you regarding these 2 pulsating objects that showed up? And this showed up recently, and I would say in the last few years. People know this, my people, because I've been showing you this. But yeah, what was their explanation? They haven't given you one. But again, the sun is separating us. The planet is enveloped with highly charged particles. We're constantly going to get CMEs. We're constantly going to be in a C flare range because the C flare is keeping the wound open while UVA, UVB, and UVC radiation is doing surgery. Pause. UVC radiation is a detoxifier, a germ killer, a mutating wavelength. UVC radiation is changing and altering all genetic information on the planet, all life. So here we go right here. We're going with the goals. X-ray flux. I told you the C flare range, we're going to always maintain the C flares. Understand what the C flares is doing is keeping the wound open. And then here we go over the last, what you would call 16 hours. 16 hours. Look like we had 1, 2 major M flares in the last 16 hours, along with a bunch of strong C flares. And these C flares are just as important as these M flares and X flares. Trust me when I tell you.